Hello, I'm Catherine Watkin from Business from the Heart, and welcome to tip number 3 in this series, how to get more clients saying yes without being salesy. And tip number 3 is simply be authentic. If you're like many heart-centred business owners, you perhaps don't like the idea of promoting your services to your clients because you don't want to come across as being rude or pushy, or perhaps you've just got a feeling that selling is somehow wrong. On the other hand, perhaps you already know that you could do more to improve the way you interact with your clients and get more clients to say yes. Maybe you've even been on a sales training workshop, or you've read a book or two, but somehow you don't feel any better as a result. Well, the thing about most traditional sales training is it tends to focus on persuasion techniques that can seem anything from slightly manipulative to downright devious. Now, the truth of the matter is that many of these techniques you can learn can be very effective if they're used with integrity. And by that I mean to sell services that have got a genuine value to people who really need them. But that's not much good to you if you don't feel comfortable using them, because if you don't feel comfortable, you're either not going to use them at all, or you're going to feel uncomfortable and awkward when you speak to the client. And the client is going to pick up on that uncomfortable energy. They're not going to be able to put their finger on quite what it is that doesn't feel right, but you can be sure they'll know that you're not being authentic, and chances are they're not going to decide to work with you. And so that's why my advice to you is to choose methods and approaches to selling to your clients that feel authentic and congruent and from your heart. Because at the end of the day, a true, heartfelt connection, a genuine interest in your client and a curiosity about their problem, and a professional and confident manner is going to get you so much further than any fancy sales technique that you don't feel comfortable using. So my advice to you today is, regardless of where you learn something, whether it's from me or from somewhere else, if it doesn't feel comfortable, then adapt it or change it so that it does feel comfortable. However, this is not a wiggle out clause. It doesn't mean that you should resist trying anything new. Always try new things, perhaps use them 2 or 3 times, see how it works and see how it feels for you. So I hope you found today's tip useful. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in your inbox tomorrow for tip 4.